Hey y'all, today I'm going to be taking a look at the Iron Man and War Machine versus Hammer Drone Lego set from Iron Man 2, so let's take a look. Here we have a look at the box. This is Lego set number 76320. It is 204 pieces and it retails for about $22 in the US. You might be able to find it on sale though, depending on when this is. Alright, so here's a look at the build itself. Something I appreciate about this set, also sorry about the lighting, still trying to work on that in this new setup. But anyway, something I appreciate about this build is that it's just the build. It's just the drones, that's what the set's about. It's the drones, it's the figures, that's all it is, and doesn't give you any extra stuff. And I think the drones look pretty good. They're pretty much identical besides the little shoulder cannon things. And yeah, I think the design does really good. You can adjust them at like the waist level, so you can kind of position them like that. Their legs can be apart. You can also adjust their knees. So they have good articulation in the legs, their arms. It's a little bit less articulation, but you can kind of move them up like that. You can move them forward and backwards. But these are just supposed to be like robots, and I think it does a good job, this build style, in giving that robot feel. And I really like it for how small they are. I think they do a good job of being like the source material. You see that one is copper green color, which is a color that I don't have a lot of, so I appreciate that. Same with this sand blue. And then this one has a spring-loaded shooter, and the other one has flick missiles. And I appreciate being able to have both and have some variation between the drones, even though they're almost the exact same thing. But yeah, there's not really much more than that going on. Here's a look at them from the back. Yeah, pretty straightforward, pretty simple, but gets the job done. Here we have the figures. Again, I'm sorry that lighting is terrible, especially for War Machine. I'm gonna be getting like another light soon. Right now I just have the light above me, but we got Iron Man in his, I believe, Mark III suit, and War Machine in his first ever suit. Really been looking to get these two. I didn't want to buy like the big Whiplash set because, I don't know, we've already had a Hall of Armors and I already own it, and it's just expensive just to get War Machine. So really happy to get these two. We can take a look at their faces as well. But here's Iron Man. You got the triangle arc reactor. Here he is from the back as well. And then we can look at War Machine too. Looks really good. I think the gunmetal was the correct color to use for this. I love the red eyes. The gunmetal hands are also interesting. I didn't know that was a piece or a color option. And then here he is from the back. We've got the the stud launcher, which I think is appropriate. All right, and then looking at their faces, we have Tony Stark. They've been using this face since 2018 now, and I think it's pretty good. We got two sides to it. And then for Rhodey, I mean, he has his one face, which, okay, cool, but he doesn't have a second face. And I think this was kind of unfortunate because Lego does have a War Machine equivalent of this Tony Stark face, like with the heads-up display. So I don't know why they wouldn't use it. I own it back in my main setup, so I don't know why they wouldn't include that here, but at least Iron Man has a good one. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on this set? Really like this set. Like I said at the beginning, I really like that it just gives you what it says. It gives you the Hammer robots, it gives you Iron Man and War Machine. and it gives you an actual scene from an actual Marvel movie. It's not some made up thing just to sell units. I think the robots look good. Again, very simple, but gets the job across. I think if they do more X-Men sets in the future, they could use a design like this for the Sentinels, and it would work pretty well with a different head, of course. Iron Man and War Machine look good. This is 204 pieces and retails for $22, like I said. So yeah, that's pretty decent. I would try and get it on sale, because with tax, then it becomes like $25, and that, I don't know, that felt a little bit weird to me. I really don't want to pay more than $20 for this, but this is a good set. Definitely not the worst price to value ratio of sets nowadays. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know if this is something that y'all will pick up, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. If this was helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.